Hey, my name is Warner Workman, Minuteman Arms. I'm sure most of y'all guys know me by now. You should, right? Listen, I want to bring you up to speed on some local gun stuff, both in the little town of Lovettsville, within Loudoun County, within the state as a whole, and Minuteman Arms. So, a couple of great things going on. So, we all know the Loudoun Town Council voted 411 to, be what is in essence, a Second Amendment supporter. Right. And so we had this one guy I like to call, lovingly, Dufus Dunlap, right? So his name's Mike Dunlap. He's a town council guy. He's a carpetbagger. He's just sort of like an evil person, right? So anyway, and he pretends to be one of both a Republican and two a conservative, and he's neither. He's really just a lying carpetbagger, right? So anyway, so he was the one that abstained on it. Okay, so here's what happened, but it passed, right? So Lovettsville has acknowledged that, hey, we got a Second Amendment right, so has everybody else on the planet, but Lovettsville has one, right? But what happened was, just a few weeks before that vote, he went to the Loudoun County Republican Committee to seek an endorsement for him running in the town council, right? Now, local politics is, nonpartisan. I don't necessarily blame him for trying it. Unfortunately, the LCRC, they should not even be, addressing this. They should just, acknowledge the fact that he's a member of the GOP party in good standing or something, right? But an endorsement, something that the GOP, LCRC should not get into for local, nonpartisan races. But anyway, he went there and he lied out his mind, right? Okay, well, people called him out on it. So the following LCRC meeting, there was a whatever you call it, proposal to remove the endorsement for Dufus Dunlap, right? So now listen, I got nothing to do with it. I got zero. But if you think I'm going to pass up this opportunity to see Dufus Dunlap, the little lion little guy, go down, I wouldn't do that. So I was there. Anyway, and so, there were people talking back and forth, and I actually spoke as well, and I just read a newspaper article how he just, treated Renee Edmondson, poorly. We'll just say it, right? And then we had this vote, right? And so there was a couple people for, or actually, probably, I'll say 3 or 4 people for, 3 or 4 people against, right? Then we had this vote. And so the LCRC wisely voted the little bum out, right? In other words, they removed the endorsement. For a lot of reasons. Now, people are going like, this is just a Second Amendment issue. No. It's because he's a lying sack of... He voted for Chris Console, who's just an uber liberal, who I saw today. She was going on the bus. We said hi. I'm friendly with him. And because of his Second Amendment right, the fact that he's just abused the hell out of Renee Edmondson, at least according to her, right? And so, it was smart that the LCRC distanced himself, from Dufus Dunlap, the lying carpetbagger. Anyway, so, things are looking good, right? As far as the Republican Party really, grabbing on to this concept that at some point the GOP got to stand for something, right? So let's make it the Second Amendment, which seems like a no-brainer issue. So if you're a little carpetbagging liar like, Dufus Dunlap, Anyway, with that said, there's a lot of bills going on in Richmond, all of them, right? But the worst of the worst, right? One, the assault weapon, the scary black weapon, ban. It doesn't appear to go off, nor the mag limitations. And so I had let my 30-round mag, inventory, deplete, right? Because I didn't want to be stuck with them, right? And trust me, I'd have lost them in a boating accident. But anyway, I got a whole bunch more in there. I got the Amend 2s. I love those things. They're great little mags. I sell them for $12, right? All the time. Now, that's a fixed price for $12. Also, I've just been depleted on ammo. I've just been lazy. Haven't really, got no, but I'm doing a big order, this week. So, hopefully by next weekend, I'll have all those ammo, calibers that I'm sort of out of. Like right now, I don't have any 9mm. It's crazy, right? But anyway, and so, that's what's sort of going on in Minuteman Arms. Now, listen, sometime in March, I got to figure out exactly when I want to do it. But I'm going to have a special on all 45 caliber 1911s, right? And why? Because Trump is president number 45. So we're going to have a special on those, sometime in March. I just got to figure out, when's the best time to do it. But, listen, you need to jump on it. It looks like the one gun a month is going to pass. And so you need to get a whole bunch now, and then pace yourself. What I'm assuming is after you drive this, okay? Anyway, listen, as always, be diligent in supporting that Second Amendment, calling people out, calling Democrats out, and just pushing back the lies and distortion, right? So there is no such thing as an assault weapon. That is a fantasy, just like there's more than two genders, right? And it is fictional, and it's really meant to just, divide, America across, whatever lines you anyway, but, with that said, buy now, buy often. God bless. See you guys. Bye-bye.